joining us now, and tonight we're going to remove that stigma that sometimes surrounds a certain kind of surgery.
That's right. The procedure is called an ostomy, and apparently more than 70,000 Canadians have gone through it, Babe.
Now, the reason there's a stigma is because of the special bag that's required post-surgery to collect waste. Now, one young woman is looking to educate the rest of us.
Going around Toronto and asking people if they've ever heard of the word ostomy before.
What?
What was there?
What?
An ostomy.
No.
Just a few of the bewildered responses Jessica GROSSMAN received when quizzing strangers on their ostomy IQ.
The ones who do have the ostomy, they're really embarrassed. They think it's really gross. I mean, do I look gross?
No.
I don't look gross. Do I look gross?
No, she's gorgeous.
An ostomy is an opening in the skin where a part of the intestine or colon is pulled to the surface. An ostomy bag is affixed to it and stool passes through into the bag.
There are various indications for doing an ostomy. They're usually after someone is not responsive to medications.
For GROSSMAN, having ostomy surgery was a lifesaver. When she was 9, she was diagnosed with Crohn's disease, a chronic immune condition where the body attacks itself and causes inflammation in the digestive tract.
And I didn't have a life. I was sleeping all day. I was on narcotics. I couldn't eat. I couldn't, you know, go to school or hang out with friends. And as soon as I had surgery, I was like, I had life again.
But many with Crohn's disease see having an ostomy as the worst-case scenario.
They are diseases that can disrupt your body image, disrupt your social life, just at a time when you want that to be at a maximum.
And 19,000 people in 1 week. That's awesome.
GROSSMAN hopes her awareness campaign will help remove the ick factor. In addition to the video, GROSSMAN has also created a Facebook page. A previous campaign was about making ostomies sexy.
Ostomy will not be the end of me.
This new campaign is all about getting people talking and sharing a laugh.
Anything when you talk about bladder or the intestinal system, people think, you know, what comes out of there is not something you really want to talk about. And if I can just laugh about it, everyone else can laugh about it too.
In the video, people are wearing T-shirts to raise awareness. If you'd like one, check out the video to get more information, as they're only available for a short time.
She is a brave young woman.
She is, absolutely.
Yeah.
My sister had the surgery. She has Crohn's years ago, and you didn't really talk about it then, so good on her. But it was a question of, well, the bag was there. Who do you tell? How does the relationship at home change? I mean, there's lots of issues, and just getting it out into the public.
And discussing it publicly is a great thing.
Something a lot of people are comfortable talking about.
Lots of people have it, too.
The truth of the matter is this young woman probably would have died had she not had the surgery. She had very serious Crohn's disease, and it made all the difference for her.
It's also often reversible, as it was in my sister's case, where it was just temporary while the healing process went on after a part of the intestine was removed. So it's different for different people. Obviously.
Exactly, for every patient.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bea.
You're welcome.
All right, still with medical stuff. Laser eye surgery might be more risky than some clinics are suggesting in their ads. We speak to a patient who wishes he never went through the procedure. Sean O'Shea now to tell us what you need to know before undergoing the laser.
Plus, fans say this blonde version of Anne of Green Gables is an insult to a Canadian classic. We put actress Megan Follows to the test and ask her, what does she think about it? That's coming up.
Gotta love the steam.
Look at you, buddy.
Yeah, crisp all over.
Looks like we're done, little fella.
Healthy Choice Gourmet Steamers. A variety of delicious entrees steamed in your microwave. Try new Healthy Choice ravioli and chicken Florentine.
Want to make sure you get your gaming taxes back? RMS is the most reliable service with the most completed refunds, and it's the choice of Canada's biggest winners. Call RMS and apply now for free.
With a warranty this long, future drivers will want to say too.
Experience the thrill of anticipation. A feeling so incredible, so indulgent, that you simply can't help but let it all out. It all feels so perfect. Why keep it to yourself? Seneca Niagara Casino and Hotel. Excitement worth sharing.
Meet Greg. Every morning, Greg counts on the 100% whole wheat goodness of Shreddies to get him up and out the door to flood the outdoor rink at the local park. It's something that he's volunteered to do for years now. Pretty much every kid that learns to skate in the neighborhood learns to do it on ice that Greg made. Genuine goodness. It's inside all of us in every bowl of good whole wheat Shreddies.
Closed captioning of this program has been brought to you in part by Lotto Max. Take it to the max. This Friday's jackpot is an estimated $20 million.
Welcome back. Well, some companies tout laser eye surgery as the miracle procedure that will help you see the world better with little chance of any side effects.
But it has come to light that some clinics can blur the facts about the possible risks involved.
Here is Sean O'Shea now with a 16:9 investigation.
For Daniel Mouflier, every day since his laser eye surgery in July of 2011 has been a misery.
Sometimes I feel like there's a needle in my eye. It's unbelievable.
Daniel has played with fluctuating vision and painfully dry eyes. Those are well-documented side effects, but he says his doctor never warned him.
I was promised HD vision, was told to be better than what I saw before.
But it turned out to be much worse, and ads around Winnipeg are a constant reminder.
For almost anything else, medication-wise, there's always a warning afterwards. And I shake my head, I don't understand why there isn't even at least that.
The U.S. FDA recently took action, publicly warning 5 laser eye surgery centers that their promotional materials didn't include sufficient warnings about the risks. But consumer advocates say Canadians do not have the same protection.
I'd be hard-pressed to know how any individual looking at having this surgery would be able to find out that information.
As a high-ranking FDA official, this man was largely responsible for approving the laser surgery called LASIK in 1996. Now, he believes the adverse event rate is 20 to 30 times what the industry claimed to get LASIK approved, and he wants the procedure stopped.
The question is, how many eyes are you willing to ruin to make a living?
And when 16:9 went into a handful of Toronto area laser surgery centers with a hidden camera, we learned firsthand that patients don't always get accurate information.
Your eyes are dry, yeah. And then it goes away?
Yes, it does get better.
Okay, that would never be permanent.
No, it's not permanent.
There's not really any chance of long-term things.
No.
Daniel says if he had known he could end up like this, he would never have had the surgery.
Hell. It's been hell.
Now, all he can do is hope the pain will eventually go away. And Daniel's story isn't unique. We found a lot of laser eye surgery patients with similar health problems, health consumers who got hooked based on the marketing and overlooked the risks. You can watch our full 16:9 investigation into laser surgery and how it's sold. The show airs at 10 o'clock tomorrow evening right here on Global. Anna Leslie, back to you.
Thanks, Sean.
Do blondes sell more books? The actress who played Anne of Green Gables isn't so sure as she reacts to a controversial new cover for the book. Instead of the small-town girl with red pigtails, this new cover features a blonde model striking a rather provocative pose. The retooled version of the Lucy Maud Montgomery's classic was released on Amazon.com back in November. Megan Follows played Anne here in Canada, of course, back in 1985, and while some are reacting badly, she's taking the new look in stride.
It did make me laugh. I did have, I thought I was looking at Daisy Dukes, and it just seems kind of silly, to be honest, and it just seems incredibly bizarre, you know, and perhaps the person who picked the photograph is colorblind. We'll give them that.
Despite the negative reaction from some fans, the publisher of the latest edition has not yet responded in any way.
Well, I'm insulted and mortified for Anne of Green Gables. This book was written at the turn of the century, 1908. Yeah. She is meant to be in pinafores and braids because that's what young little girls look like.
Not to mention the fact that in the book it makes reference to her red hair and
her red hair and her freckles and her braids. I mean, it's a big part of her identity.
So, not that we're sensitive here.
No, not at all. We're just defending Anne of Green Gables as best we can. In town this week, the greatest show on earth for those who love the great outdoors.
And we're at the largest outdoor show, but